That'll hit him on the start.
How much grip does Havoc have off the line here compared to Hot Dog? We're about to go racing for the first ever sprint in the V1 World Championship. Lights are illuminating. 5 lights, and it's a jump start for Hot Dog. Already a drive-through, a disaster for the pole sitter. We're racing. He gets a good start, but that's only because he jumped the start. And here comes Havoc already up the inside. Those inters doing magic into turn 1.
Yeah, the intermediate tire is working amazing. You can see Havoc now getting passed by VNV. Everyone's going up. Everyone's passing Havoc. He should have just gone and once he got that jump start, maybe kept some, as he's now getting passed by Sweatback.
Yeah, Hot Dog can't be too happy. Down to 4th, down to 5th,
there.
Down to 6th. Oh, they're 3 wide. Here goes Propaganda up the inside.
Somehow making it clean 3 wide. I don't know how everyone lived there, especially in these conditions.
They are sliding everywhere. Havoc leads. Oh, someone's off. A couple of cars are off here. It's Hot Dog. And who else was it? Is it Altum? A couple of cars involved. It's hard to tell, actually. All this spray. But Hot Dog, nightmare start to this race. Another car off there. ABA. Oh, contact again. ABA. Oh! He takes out Hot Dog. Hot Dog's off the track. He's not going to be too happy with that one bit.
Yeah, he certainly isn't. 1st to 15th in the span of half a lap. That has been an all-time disastrous start for Hot Dog there. A disaster.
You can see how sideways they're getting. And here comes VNV with the Slipstream, who has better grip. Inters versus wets into turn 1. Pretty even. Havoc stays ahead.
Yeah, fairly even. I think once the track starts to get rubbered in, once the dry line starts to form ever so slightly, those inners might start to work out. But it's fairly even now, more than I expect it to be. Now, some of these drivers are, if they've done karting, it's going to handle very similar to that, so that might put him at a slight advantage, especially with the slidiness. But we will see as VNV takes the lead over Havoc. The Haas cars saying they weren't good on wet conditions. They're 2 and 3 right now.
Yeah, they're doing really, really well. Hot Dog still has that drive
race.
They just might, although here we go. Around the outside. That looked pretty orchestrated, if you ask me.
It does. That does look orchestrated. I retract everything I just said.
They immediately pulled off a team. Look at them. Havoc is really, he's going to be so tired after this race.
Yeah, notice how they're sticking to that main dry line. Prince,
yeah,
catch up.
Has been full
no
throttle.
DRS.
No DRS here, just good old-fashioned racing. And let's go. This is the slightest section, I think, of the whole track. So let's see. He's maybe half throttle. Here comes Prince.
Oh, contact.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, big slide.
Huge side-by-side sliding action. He's off the dry line. It's important to note here.
That's beneficial in some cases.
As he pushes Prince off a little bit.
Back on that dry line. Getting a little slide here there.
He's desperately trying to find the traction. Here comes Propaganda as well. Mark in the Sauber. The kick Sauber.
Yeah, the kick Sauber trying to kick it into a high gear. Get around Prince and Havoc here. Sliding back and forth, both of them. This is turning into a very scruffy dogfight between Prince and Havoc. We've seen this before between Prince and these Haas drivers. Let's see if it will pick up again.
Yeah, Prince and both Haas drivers right now in a tight championship fight. 3 points separates Prince from the Haas drivers. It's 45 for Prince and 42 for the 2 Haas drivers. As Hot Dog, he retired from the session there, and I can only imagine that he Prince could get past Havoc here, and I think Havoc knows the importance of this situation.
Contact
a bump there.
Oh, push.
And here goes Prince. Havoc's going to have the inside. Does he have the traction? Prince swoops around the outside. That was a great move. He gets past, and I don't think Havoc is going to have the traction to keep this fight up. Goodness. Harvesting.
Yeah, he needs to
Prince harvesting. Oh.
Yeah, he needs to clear Prince by the end of this. He needs to clear Prince before they get into the corner. Otherwise, he's just going to lose on traction.
From Prince.
From Prince.
And Havoc's going to have a real good chance here. Was that a dangerous re-entry from Prince?
I don't think he fully left the track, so I don't think they're considering it. Prince weaving, getting onto the wet stuff here. Trying to break that toe. That's the only thing keeping him back.
He'll force him onto the dry line. Oh, contact!
Again. Yeah, not enough overlap there for Havoc. Kind of a
battle. And don't look now. The gap out front slowly closing in as we see a fight with Juicy and Chief, actually. They're side by side. And Chief is off. Well, just as we tune in to watch, that might be a little bit of spectator/commentator curse.
Propaganda's caught up. Wait, Havoc and Prince side by side.
Around the outside.
Going in the third to last corner.
Surely not.
Surely not. Big slide there. Contact.
And he doesn't get it. Prince, now he has 2 unwelcome neighbors in his rearview mirrors coming to the final lap. Oh, contact
there on the final corner. That's going to hurt Havoc's run. But now there's 2 cars to push him. They're going to try and get past. They need to work together if they want past Prince here. I know they're on different teams, but that's the only way to go around Prince. Not going to be enough this time. There's very few chances left in this race here to pass him.
Maybe into 10. Prince has been putting on a defensive masterclass. As you can see, Havoc is full on drifting through this long right-hander, turn 3.
Yeah, Propaganda losing a lot of time there in turn 1. Seems he's not going to be close enough to try and challenge, just barely. Oh, huge slide there from Havoc in 4.
I think if you're Havoc, you just got to try and keep as close as you can. Maybe try and get a run into turn 10, because that's going to be your last chance. You can see on the steering wheel, he has almost full battery. Let's go with the telemetry.
He's going to need to start dumping it. Oh, Prince messed up turn 8. Turn 7/8. That's going to give Havoc a good opportunity. He can't have a bad slide here.
Here he goes. Prince with a really
barely
good
under
exit.
Control. Yeah, it's dumping the battery. Still not enough. He has very few opportunities left here.
He might be
Prince
out of time.
Outside. Good learning.
It's going to be so close across the line, by the way. This is for the win. V&V is going to win the first ever sprint in Vantage. Sweatback, 0.2 of a second behind. Prince, final corners now.
He has the gap. It's going to be
it.
Prince in 3rd.
Just ahead of Havoc and Propaganda. Abe will get the final points paying position here in the sprint. No, he won't. The penalties promote Blue Brawler into 6th by 0.3 of a second. That's going to be unfortunate for Abe.
Yeah, very unfortunate for Abe. They're losing that final point. At one point, with how close the championship has been all throughout the field so far this season, that point might make a difference between 3rd and 4th.
Looking to win another race on the season, looking to take the championship lead. Here we go. Lights starting to illuminate. 5 red lights on your screen. And we are racing in Spain. It's a good start for the pole sitter. He's going to come across and cover everyone off. He's going to have a good chance into turn 1. Here goes V&V trying to get up. He was in 4th on qualifying. Can he get into 2nd into turn 1? Look at the dive bomb here. Oh my goodness. It's Abe with contact, and he's off. Abe is off. Down the order he goes. Huge pileup, or huge traffic jam, I should say. Not much of a pileup here. As Chief getting into 7th now.
Abe trying to make the send of his life there. Not working out, as we see.
ABA.
Who is that? Is that a lot of people running off track for that matter? That is ABA is one of them. Butters, 10-second corner cutting penalty.
On lap 1.
That's a big one. Corner 1.
Here's Chief side by side through turn, I think that's 8. This is 9 right here. Chief up to 6. That's a good start. Prince, despite all the chaos, is exactly where he started.
Yeah, a lot of chaos there, and he would have hoped to have benefited from some of it, but he remains in 6th place with Sweatback keeping that lead. Hot Dog losing a bit of time to him as we're seeing Clutch running off the track there in that last hairpin.
And the 2 Mercedes drivers both out of the points. Not what they would have wanted a car off there. It's Blue Brawler going for a bit of a drive to the
might have to lift just a little bit.
Hear it there. But he's going to have DRS. And so is V&V. Look at the run from V&V. He's got double DRS essentially. Are they going to go 3 wide down the front straightaway? Are they going to split? Sweatback, no. But Hot Dog gets into the lead around the outside. Sweatback was a sitting duck. He plays the patient game. Now he's going to have the DRS next time we come around.
Yeah. V&V thought about sending it 3 wide, just backs out of it, trying to follow Hot Dog. Didn't work that time. He's going to try and get ahead of V&V. He really wants to get ahead of him here. He's alongside going in at 2.5. He might try and stick it around the outside.
I don't think it's
Elects to hold back a little bit. Next DRS zone up at the top.
Deal here. He is a bit of a ways back as Hot Dog goes fastest. It's not going to matter though. Sweatback has a huge amount of DRS slipstream up his inside. He's going to easily get back into the lead. And Hot Dog, oh, does he? He tries to stick it around the outside. It's going to turn into the inside. And the traction is not quite there, but a valiant effort from the McLaren driver.
in order to get up to that 4th position and be able to challenge for the win here today.
Here goes Propaganda.
Propaganda on Chief Dankaroo in a turn 7. Not a common overtaking spot, especially when Chief holds it around through 8. What a move there from him, defending that position beautifully.
Excellent racecraft from Chief Dankaroo. DRS from Propaganda. Gonna have to go the long way. Gonna have to go 3 wide. Chief just got split, and there's contact. Chief gets them both back. Abe sent it up the inside of Chief. Chief overdrove the corner. Chief gets right back where he was, like nothing ever happened.
Was that Prince and Ultim
to
get around?
Ultim
and Propaganda, sorry. But yeah, they went deep. That allowed Chief to get the position right back. Very impressive stuff there.
Yeah, you might think that Chief was allowing himself to get overtaken. I think he knew exactly what he was doing there. As Abe kind of sent it in there last second. Made some contact with
look now the lead. We missed something on the lead. V&V is leading the race.
Oh, that he is. Yes, V&V is out front. Hot Dog still in 3rd. I think that little DRS
Hot
train
Dog dropped from 1st to 3rd there.
Hot Dog just playing long.
I think it might be a situation where you just swap back and forth positions and just don't be a little too greedy on the corners as to keep your front wing in check.
Oh, Prince!
Oh, big save there from Prince. That's going to allow Juicy to get right around him there, right before the DRS even activates. Both of them have DRS. Oh, looks around the outside on Havoc.
Oh, contact there with Havoc.
Contact there, huge contact. Just completely rear-ended him.
Where does Prince go here? It was a shocking save from Prince on the final corner. He did lose a spot, but he was lucky not to have lost more. Can he make it stick here? It'd be impressive if he could. It's impressive because he did. As Chief loses a couple of spots there as he lost traction. He goes down 3 spots. He went from 8th, 9th to out of the points. And it might get worse.
This pack here is all very... There's a huge pack here. Right now there's contact there on...
That was a full-on bump and run.
That was questionable, but we'll go with it.
As here goes Abe up the inside. He was involved in that incident earlier. Here's the leaders down the front straightaway.
Gets a speeding penalty.
Oh my goodness. Look at that. Oh, contact here. Chief was squeezing him off. Chief is off. He was squeezing Maxwell.
Biblical scenes, caution in Sector 1, Turn 1. What has just gone on here in Spain?
There was... Oh, Chief's off there. His front wing. I don't know who's going to be at fault there. Chief was pushing Maxwell down towards the bottom of the track. They came together. Maxwell keeps going.
Shocked that wasn't a safety car there. The amount of the...
Cut to Chief when that happened. As here goes Hot Dog with DRS. Chief's going to have to get a new front wing. Problem in Sector 2 is that Chief probably going off there with the half a front wing he has.
Yeah, that's unfortunate for him.
A massive, task to try and pull away from this DRS train that they had going, but he's done it. Hot Dog goes to the inside. Not much of a fight there. V&V has the DRS time penalty again for Abe. Further back. Look at this.
Nearly setting it 3 wide there. Prince. He gets passed up by both Juicy and Havoc.
Oh, they're coming together
on
as
that main straight. As Ultim gets 2, it seems like 2 time penalties in a row. Both Mercedes drivers getting time penalties just now. So the Mercedes and the Williams, both A names, both Mercedes engines. Mind you, a lot of connections between Ultim and Abe.
Yeah.
I'm trying to dig myself out of this hole here. Seems I'm only going deeper. Yeah, that's gonna cost a lot of time. Seems like there was a car on the gravel there, though. That's just a visual glitch with
I think it was.
F124.
There goes Hot Dog.
Hot Dog getting right around that. He just lost the DRS, but he's back in it now and around because of that mistake from V&V. As the gap to Sweatback is now 4.1 seconds.
And growing by the lap if they keep fighting, especially with Juicy coming in on this fight. Here goes Prince. This is great for Prince. If he can get some more points, there's a car off up ahead. Who is that there? That's his teammate. ABA causing some issues there for Prince, almost anyways. What's happened here? Oh, it's Clutch.
Oh,
going the wrong way.
He's backwards in turn 1. That's
turn 1.
That ain't good. That very ain't good.
He's gonna get disqualified if he's not careful.
He's just backing up on turn 1, doing some form of a turn here. He's found that gap.
There he goes. We're all good now.
Yeah, he
goes into 3rd on track. Now he's going to be net second place as here comes Hot Dog with a late lunge up the inside of Mozzie. Different strategies. Surely Mozzie doesn't put up too much of a fight here. Hot Dog has to get around him. He's going to push him a little bit wide.
The fight is there. V&V following Hot Dog right around Mozzie into turn 4. We go. Abe now 1.7 seconds behind Sweatback there. Over right around a second in just a full. The first, his first for this race, but not his first in the season after Canada happened last week.
Yep.
But yeah, that's going to hurt his chances now, but it's going to allow the fight between V&V to just be for on-track position as they have balanced out. And now this is a true fight for position between V&V and Hot Dog.
Yeah, these two are on equal pegging right now. They both have the 3-second time penalties, as looks like Abe got past Propaganda into the first set of corners.
The back start to have their hard times.
Oh, two cars out.
Own.
What's happened here?
Butters
Safety car.
and Maxwell.
Safety car. And there is...
Oh my.
Goodness gracious.
Butters and Maxwell. That's
Butters and Maxwell as they despawn, luckily. So that's going to change everything.
He's ahead of, how he's ahead of Prince.
But here we go. Racing once again. It's a good restart. Look at this. V&V's all over him. Safety car is in. Green flag back in the air. No DRS for this first lap, but it should be available the next lap. Lap 23 of 33. The top two get a good start. Already seeing a challenge. Sweatback and Hot Dog. Those two had to pit. They were caught out.
Yeah, V&V still with that 3-second time penalty. That's going to hurt him a lot in the end here, especially after the safety car. They have 10 laps of racing here, and he has 10 laps to try and get as big of a gap to the car behind him as possible. Caught yellow flag in sector 2.
What was going on there?
Unsure who that's for. It seems to have already cleared.
Oh, look at the side-by-side action.
Oh wow, Sweatback getting around Mozzie on the entry of turn 7.
Oh, huge contact there! Mozzie's out of the wall, or into the wall, out of the race. Hot Dog is...
He stays in, but very big here. Is there a safety car out? I think there is. The safety car does appear to be out.
Right,
when is Havoc going to elect to go? He had some practice last one. He goes now.
No, he doesn't.
Wait, no, not yet.
Yes, he does. No, he doesn't. It's an awful restart. Look at V&V. He's all over him. He might get there before the line. He doesn't, but he's going to be alongside him. And here comes Juicy as well. Here comes Abe. They're going to go 3 wide. Oh, surely this doesn't end well. Oh, goodness. Contact. Juicy. Man. Car off again. Who's that off? That's Prince is off.
We stay green. We stay green.
Havoc's out of the lead. Juicy in his second. There's a big gap as we see. Oh my goodness! Here comes everybody. Are they still alive?
V&V taking the lead from Havoc. Everyone seems to still be alive. Hot Dog making it around Blue Brawler. Already up to 8th. He's gained 4 positions in 5 corners time.
Absolutely incredible stuff. Prince. Somehow I feel like every time we look at Prince, he's just in 6th place no matter what happens.
Yeah, Prince, 6th place seems to be his home. He's trying to change that gap to 5th. Abe is ahead of him with that penalty as Propaganda with the 3-second penalty.
Remember, I think it's always important to race like the cars in front of you could get their time penalties removed as Hot Dog goes fastest on the medium tire. Everyone here has DRS on board with the de facto championship leader, Prince. Here goes Havoc. Oh, no, Sweatback, excuse me. Sweatback into 3rd. They're almost 3 wide in turn 3.
They're 3 wide. Clean it up now and into 3.
Look at the cutback. Oh,
Juicy
incredible.
Back up into that podium. Abe follows him. Sweatback falling down to 5th.
Prince follows him. Here comes Prince. Here comes Abe. Here comes Propaganda. Contact. Here comes Hot Dog.
Propaganda loses an end plate. That's going to allow Hot Dog to get right.
Corner. Havoc goes fastest. Abe gets a time penalty. V&V gets DRS and the lead into turn number 1.
With a time penalty. We're down to 3 clean cars in this race, and they're 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. And Havoc is the only one actually gonna capitalize on that penalty.
Looks like it. Abe's gonna jump back massively. Everyone behind him has 3s. He's got a 6. Sweatback trying to get into the podium spot. Juicy, by the way, they're being pretty nice so far.
Yeah, Juicy running definitely a season best, it seems. That dirty air.
Oh, and look at this. Here goes Abe. Out of nowhere.
Abe right around him. That's squeezing Juicy, hurting him even more. The juice has been squeezed.
The juice has been squeezed. Now, the juice is loose. Abe trying to get up there. Hot Dog trying to get a piece of this action. There's a bit of a wiggle from Juice.
He's up into 5th now.
I think it's going to be another kind of what could have been weekend from Hot Dog. He did start on pole for the sprint as he's trying to make a move here on Sweatback. He does have that 3-second time penalty, but I'm sure he'd want to get ahead of him and try and get that penalty removed after the race, and he does. Sweatback, his pace might be falling off a little bit. Where are his tires relative to the others? So 11-lap old mediums. Hot Dog's on 8-lap old mediums. The others in front are on 12-lap old mediums. So Hot Dog has fresher tires. Chiefs softs, I think they fell. He's going to have DRS into turn 1. Is going to be close enough to make a move on the final lap. He's going to have a huge snap out of the final corner. That's going to cost him about a 5/10 of a second as they cross the line on the final lap of the Grand Prix of Spain here in V1. Where does VNV go? A late lunge to the inside. Does he make it stick? He makes contact. Havoc is off there. VNV is through. Bully ball.
Contact once again there between VNV and Havoc. If you saw there on that main straight, VNV was just dumping the battery, trying to get around Havoc. It works this time, not without getting the elbows out. Havoc might try and race him the same way here. In 5, not electing to make the lunge there, he might make it in 7 or even in the second DRS zone, as we're running out of track here for them to make these moves.
Yep, what can Havoc do here? I don't think VNV would race this hard unless he knew for a fact that he could potentially get that penalty removed. As a huge snap from Havoc. Is that going to cost him a chance here? Look at VNV all the way to the inside, swerves to the outside. Is that moving under braking? Awfully close to it.
I'm not sure if it will be protested because no one was under fault here, but it might be because these guys are very competitive right now. Through the trinultimate corner, now the penultimate corner.
This is it. Battery full on dumping here. VNV to the line. He won the sprint. Can he win the Grand Prix? Crosses the line in first. After penalties, it's Havoc. Juicy jumps to 3rd. Sweatback jumps to 4th. Hot Dog down to 5th. All kinds of shuffling. It's a great battle for the win here. Oh, and contact after the end of the race. Hot Dog.
Hot Dog, that's an issue there, but
it's not how you want to end the race. However,
definitely not how you want to end the race, but
lots of GGs going on, and we'll be interested to see how this goes.
Yeah, not a lot of drivers here in any of the voice chats.
Let's get
doesn't seem like a lot, but we'll see.
That safety car, yeah. Sweatback saying he lost his spot, or yeah, safety car didn't go his way. Lost a bit of front wing. RBN saying, or VNV rather, saying that he got that penalty due to a game bug. So could that be contested? Could it be protested? Could VNV be the true winner? You never know in V1. Never as it seems, is it?
Yeah,